Yanim Momo, Abeiku Santana.
Well, 34 minutes after 3. Good afternoon. And thanks for joining us on the best and the most consistent radio drive time. The name given to us on earth that is above every name is Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. And they that shall call on the name Jesus Christ shall be saved in times of trouble. I don't know whose name you're calling when you find yourself in trouble. But they that know their God shall be strong, and they will do exploits. And I agree with the psalmist, and I agree with daughters of Lord Jesus. Na eya no kuranso wonu no sefata mrane entontomri ayeye juda mujata wasibiritu awani anase tudam ya watene kwakwa wonu wo hwene kwatani dokuroma no odi difani nante kwani ya wonfa so da kwanchan duisi na wosia brafuo wosukasi a woyiri pebirem Yabakoswa tuntumwa bonidi yabakana mani yabakana kasiyo ewurade safata yeye adiya ba ko nyanko ponturi nyama no hono so obayi no ho aye etuma bodiya bia nko ho me wo mu antuntuma wurade kasa wurade ye na nadoye woda hey I told me I'm the worthy. Get ready for great conversation. I see you, Adjoa Roberta. Adjoa Ghana. Miawezo. Marakuku Marakuku on your phone. Aha. Tay.
Hey, you're safe away.
Listen, I got from me.
nanka upanani kwasio aliasia anime bambo yeah naka ukapio te I salute you, my doctor, my apostle, my prophet, Dr. Justice Avavo. Wabasa kese somingo. Mami fetchia kese mami prophet David Nana Kinampao. Oh, beveni kwasia aneme kwampo. Yeah. Nakaupa mi wauma chichime. Asubandi kasimo. The patch of a pen and I call phone note natural the power of prayer. Churatu say the power of prayer. And then date 24th March. But and then date to a natural topic to the two anamo maybe catch away the power of prayer. Tiano or see be bien webe to me dear see. And a pen may come on social media so say words are powerful and every word carries power. Whether you know it or not, tell you pa. Asemu bi efi wanu mu baby atumi di akire. Obi kobo dia eye kasa na odi bo dia. Ye dani duabo nso a ye de kasa na ye di dani duabo. Tell you pa. Obi bo dia o de kasa na odi bo dia. Obi frensuo frensa man frensu man na o de kasa na wakasa na wabodua na ye adwuma. So obi ko dani duabo nso a wo de kasa na odi dani duabo. Words are powerful. The Bible says that life and death lies in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. Wo ene kwa ejina woni power touch them aso. Nande wo do eso aba wo be di ne so aba. Chroto wasa me see. Prayer is powerful. Say prayer is powerful. Say prayer is powerful. Say the power of prayer. Say the power of prayer. The other day I was trying to research about the types of religions we have in the world. And I was amazed that we have over 400 religions. Yes. There are more than 400 religions in the world. And all these religions communicate through a power and a source, through prayer. Menya benfo menko ba yegroda but me hwe Nigeria movie ene Kumawood movie a benfo betu a omo bibi omo kan na omayra omo mpaye no minimum omo ye sakawa ene de keka ho no de omo ye ba ma hwe social media videos ma hu se omo kodafu adaka mo so omo kwasie yo omo ka bibi. Say the power of prayer. Say the power of prayer. And to obi ane mpaibo. Obi bompaye chire wia, obi bompaye chire osramo, obi bompaye chire nsuo, obi bompaye chire dua, obi bompaye chire bepo. Obi awade awabo ne mpaye adifam. Nanso awia me no kasa se Kristo ni amafa Yesu se mi wura me kra ne magyenkwa. Esa se Kristo ye onyankopon a woba akwate bia so na wo be di wabonsam so wasase so na o se mi kura wo ene asama so safwa tumi no ka kire me se me ko nanso mi ngya mo nyanka me gya mo me ho nkonkron no be ye mo boafo ne mo kakafo afei o ka kire se ne wo be bo edin Jesus no wo be nyankwa wo be gye nkwa me meji Yesu Kristo di ni di meji Onyankopɔn tumfuo edi meji ne sonson kunkun di na meji di sɛ Yesu Kristo wi no sɔre fie awufuo mu na meji di sɛ wɔbɛsia baba bebu atasefoɔ ane awufuo atan meji Onyankopɔn ho kunkun di. And therefore I believe in the power of prayer. Adia ba ko Nyankopɔn entumi yɛ tienie. I believe say what God cannot do does not exist. I prove you wrong. There's one thing that God cannot do. He won't do it. He can't even do it. And that is to decide for you. Onyankopɔn tumi ndwe ma wo da. Sa wo be Nyankopɔn di, sa wo nji Nyankopɔn di a decision. One I will decide. Sa wo be di se Nyankopɔn wo bae to say Yesu Kristo efa kwate bia to no so a decision. Sa wo be di se be siwie wa brabom a ye wankasa wasem. Sa wo be di se wo be tu na mo be tumpon. God cannot decide for you. One thing that God cannot do for you is to decide for you. And I know na Yesu Kristo ni asuafo edda yakoduo mu enomu tu kwan. Na omu tu kwan no Bible say akwantuo no mu ewo pono so na Yesu Kristo fa mu dae. Na Yesu Kristo fa mu dae no epo asrochene from majampantrubu ehuntum etui. Na ehuntum ni tu na Yesu Kristo ada. Enti asuafo ni nyane Yesu Kristo say master sorry na you. Sa asuafo na nyane Yesu anka Yesu beda eno nche say Yesu no onim de ekoso tieniye. If you invite God into your life, into your matters, into your situation, God will help you. But if you decide to keep quiet, God will also keep quiet on you. When you decide not to pray to God, when you decide not to call God into your affairs, it means that you can handle the matter yourself. You don't need heaven attention. You don't need heaven intervention. You don't need heaven support. When you decide to keep quiet, when you decide not to communicate to God, when you decide to keep quiet over matters, you are telling me that you are capable. One can to be a handle a situation. So you can decide to call God. You can decide to keep quiet. You can decide to call God to come into the matters of your life. What your friend and make concon say urade buame, urade humemobo, urade jeme, urade humemobo, urade sameyade, urade biokwaimame. When you call on God, you acknowledge his power and sovereignty. But when you decide to keep quiet, it means that you can handle and manage the matter yourself. Asuafo ni nyane Yesu Kristo no na nyese Yesu Kristo onim se emfama storm ehumbi etu onimpa sanka asuafo na nyane na nkobe di ahom. The first miracle that Jesus Christ performed was Canaan, when Jesus turned the water to wine. Yesu Kristo ko wedding no na wine asa oti wo edin wo hwemudin ne maame ko ne nchen ka che ne se meba ayifu hye yasi omo drink asa deɛ na obetumi ayama boa wo mama. Yesu Kristo maame ko ne ba Yesu Kristo ho esre ne moa and what catch a wedding for me said, dear me banabeka be amunya day, muntia namunya. That was the first miracle of Jesus Christ. God will decide to keep quiet of your matter because you have not invited God to come into the situation. When you decide to keep quiet, when you decide not to invite God, when you decide not to pray, you have taken a decision. It means that you can handle the matter yourself. You don't need God's intervention. But when you pray to God, you are asking, seeking for divine power. Say the power of prayer. Say the power of prayer. One of the means that we can communicate to God is through prayer. There classical examples in the Bible are say one free Yesu Christo, one free Nyankopon won one Nyankopon won free ni pelu yade just a friend just a this Nyankopon oh to me. There's only one instance in the Bible that Jesus Christ did not need a man's permission, and I'll tell you why he did that. The man at the legend who was possessed with demons, Jesus Christ did not need his permission. Yet Abraham Yesu Christo shi abrante na homboni akoshe ni mu no onu ka che Christo se free enchenko fear adana obe ha yeko, and Jesus cast out the demons out of him. Tie me we so obebom paye ubesuo gu Awurade so obesere Nyankopon se ohu mo bo Awurade hu mo bo Awurade ka semi mame Awurade nu ho hwe Awurade yimi free so hwe ne amane mu Awurade me de me papa hya wonsa Awurade me de me am hya wonsa uyo yaresafo tumfo waye bi pa me gidi se wo be Awurade yama me Awurade hu mo bo. If you invite God into the affairs of your life, to me. Good afternoon to you, Emmanuel Osejan, Anna Mami Akwe, Adra Roberta, and all the family watching us live on Facebook. 10 minutes to the top of the hour.
Abeiku Santana, driving you home and making you feel okay.
According to the Bible, life and death is in the power of the tongue. God created everything with words. Yet the words and yet the creating yet the words and yet the saying Obi di nano say obi akwa kodi konkonsa say obi ama obi life aye basa. It means that words are powerful. Those who curse with deities, they curse with words. They turn it or overturn it with words. And we say, be mindful of the words that you speak. Be mindful. Bebre adumi omo. Some people have cursed themselves unknowingly. Maybe I'm a bread. Maybe I'm a wukra me pe. Am I full benny omi? I'm tired of life. You have invited spirits to back these words. Now, okay, Bible here probably the entire Moses went to the promised land. His own words. The devil can use your own words as an argument, a point, a legal evidence against you. Bonsambe to be a jina wankasa wonsem so. Bonsambe to be nyankopon to challenge e wo wa so say one na wo can say. A lot of people have cursed themselves unknowingly. And kofo yusu ensim bi e de tie am ho. Awia be careful. Bebre adome omoma. Me ba wadi oyo busuefo akwara de ma wo kura nkaye akwara wadi obebre papa. Ene abeye no me e de amount. Before you speak, think. Good afternoon. Hamza Moro, good afternoon to you. Lichiawo Cantonment, Prison Barracks. Ogre Bako. Ogre Special. Yakupo Shapa. Asia Abubakar Princess Santana Abeiku. Happy belated birthday to you. Mami chia miankasa eye mia me bra director. Ora Kofi Amanfo. Happy belated birthday to you. I miss your birthday. Netebia ni medu kunim netebia obun sample onpo. Ola Kofi Ofori Amanfo, LMI Holdings Director. Happy belated birthday to you. Good afternoon to you. And for your listening pleasure. Yes, I'm on air. Matedi na mitie de akwaso no ye be bon komo, ye be twetwe komo. RNQ A40. Now, this conversation will be with us for a long time. Now, and Yabaka Komo, Richard Ama Nikwe or Nikwe Ama, the biggest party so far, birthday party, the biggest one in Africa. Obisa aka your friend say Putin or Beba. Sanka Putin baya na kwawie. Sa Trump baya na se ne yire e baya. Enka wawie. Dangote kura wamba mpo ye hu no. Because ye hu Dangote di e wo list ne so ba wa ma. RNQA40 is going to be with us. We're going to have this conversation for a long time. Any TGMA, we'll have this conversation for a long time. Yeni bibiaka, showbiz entertainment, yeni asembiaka. Yeni bibiaka, bibia ni wa beka sisia. Ababa beji aya anas areme ya $80 million kwa eyine obeka sensiye. Sikatitri dike siye anas ebedi. Yede anu atonche ena ye ka eye rich ni. Niyama. Party nenkwa ya hwe artist bia de oje ye. invitation no krampo wo munya invite no bi kura jisika obehwe Robert Clark said ya wafa ne ho atade a Robert Clark share ye kura asofo bebre ko bi ahimfo mpanifo ana obia wo de wo kafa party no obia ne de oka ebi say we ya nam tu ebi say we obia ne de oka na megi wa mentiase adenti na wode nam one ebe toto eye Richard ni kwe niama ade na ade ne betoto no adin we otowe biane na one ontonga biane na mwa evantini we yankrani we no otowa peteshi ni wasan twitwi nkukuro na mwa so no otongo wo munyepe adenti na wo pese wo de Richard ni ama ebe toto na mwa ho no wakase oye nam tu why me dwe ho ametiase oma we yo man bia chese ye mpeni pe ye yokura bako ha meti e grampo wo bi bompa ye sama hiase wabra me nyene he aden bibusa usika ira obi abaji usika party ni usika wo aden wo bi aye ne party wo bi na de ne ho na sebe wo se wanya mfie aduanan ni nyankopon ya ma no bra wabre wo pese wo di ni birthday party na wiase gina tenenka wo ha ne sei o ya sapone sei na say Nigeria sikani bi na ye party kese be free Ghana celebrities ko ya nka Ghana fo nka bibiboni bi antia no tio Ghana fo ko party wa Nigeria Ghana celebrities David doye ne wedding yehu 3 days na Ghana fo celebrity na ye posti na ye congratulate no Ghana ni nkwade we bia we say be say enkrofo ye video aso ye hwa ye bomba ye twen sa hohom we wo mai mu ye hohom pone ama Ghana fo bebeti omayi mu yendiye ena hoho abediye wo mai mu mu ehwe ne esesa sa subai usika ira obi abaji usika akoye party nibuza obi di usika akoye party utia tax emano oya government worker eti ofi Jamestown so obeye bibi amomo so onye bibi momo eye wonu ane life se usika ayiraye se onji usika na onu no pe obi ane di ope me woni ma bia mempe ba wo bi pe no nkire se de wo pe no enye tieni ye pa adisa sa suba we yenja na mo ma sa conversation we NCZ ni nyina county na na se ma me ba kasada me kasa ya che oh san komo we ehunhia na mo enka beno because artists here omo ben obi enya kakra hye ne ho event here oh Independence Square omo gio for more than 1 week and omo ya set up me boy Titi finish point eka omo ye set up ho sika wanya odi ase set designer ushers security caterers musicians DJs chese omo ko eye party ni obia pamatade ni tu kwan osebo de zarama efra me ka chese minia party ni mpaboa be na abehye brabeje mpaboa enkofo koto mpaboa see we tourism ho mutiase enkofo ko rent cars enkofo to fuel eti mayen hwa abrantie ne party no ye ne nko a Abua photographers, bloggers, photographers. Now we dey every month to be a obinya party can say baako. Every month to be a kaibenya sa big 12 parties in a year. I don't want to mention omo tonton leko say cheers no money ade. Aho who buy a hotel so omo kwa de die. Untiasie tourism. Untiasie. Minimo bi our friend designer ewo Ichado trade fair ka che no say wan fa na tade na ama na ade ode beye no pa. Me saka tade ni 8 o'clock. Because me money di onu kwa celebrity bi anatade no obeka say parachute kese. Amodi atade no eto ka baako atade baako edaka enu kwa daka mu na wo shebre obre oh iti party no a course Richard ni ama party no enkrofo a edidi wo ho no boutiques aton niema mehu celebrity bi a we repeat atade obi me say Robert Clark Ghana Dancers Association president. Ka dancers di enka kasa omo sheda amfa costume nyei because omo de na craft no. O fa no ho titi. Apostle Abraham Lamte ene ne yire. Obeka so omo kwa Grammy Awards. So for wa fa ni serious. Na de na ye me fa kra ne Gamanche said you know what Jimmy seat pa wa bonnet tuxedo na wa jene kango na bana chiyeni sine so na otutu ne nan owo smile bi enye smile so gege obi sa no owo ni look bi a na me fe pa Gamanche what turning any no I gbe dam kura mpo said you nani abrese opeso so sa akode mu body gas piano to jai o just say party no believer me say this conversation is going to be with us for a long time with TGMA. What do you say? So as industry players, industry folks, we're going to have this conversation, but drop me some bars from Go Get 'em and let's get ready for the conversation. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name A to the B, slamming and jamming the stereo of your speaker. You need the Abeiku Santana, aka Don Cappuccino, Don Cappuccias, Don Capolitano, Honorable.
So I'm thinking, you put together greatness and try to assemble things that will make you the greatest. Be legendary. Be immortal in the minds of people when you're gone. Bucks and rhymes. Let's go. The will to win. The desire to succeed. The edge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that one.
KFM.
All right, King is in the building. King Adam, Go Get 'em is in the building. Now he has joined Mr. Robert Clark, the head of public relations and events and communications for West Africa's biggest event and award. organizing company, Charterhouse, arguably the biggest in West Africa. Name any event organizing company in West Africa that has been consistent for 26 years organizing music awards. 26 years. Any event company in West Africa is Charterhouse and the multiple concepts. Mr. Kofi Donko, artist manager, event manager, and music marketer. The biggest music award event in West Africa, TGMA. A week ago, I had the privilege to represent my Chief Executive Officer and on behalf of the Minister of Tourism as the Deputy Chief Executive Officer of Ghana Tourism Authority to announce the nominees for 3 categories of the much awaited, the biggest event for our industry, TGMA. Now let me take you through ahead of the 26th edition. A pre-party will take place. Make our social media so say Richard ni ama ne set up no want to on farmer chatters. Second May, Yabaya, the pre-party. Our industry stakeholders, music enthusiasts are expected to attend the event, networking, discussion, and celebration.
Amazing.
Once again, Stoneboy, King Promise, Black Sherif, they earned the spot of Artist of the Year category. Kwaku Smoke, Kim Paluta, Team Eternity, Joe Metal, and so Ekao. Ebe tight, ebe tight. Ocheme Kwame Sakodi, Floking Stone, Eno Baroni, Kwaku Smoke, and Lyrical Joe are also going to battle it out for the best rap performance. Joe Metal, PSC Esther, Dinah Hamilton, Empress Gifty, Team Eternity. MOG Music will also face it off for the best gospel artist of the year. Now, and no, Kofi Donko said, into group artists and artists, Pacho artists and artists. Ebanisana Charterhouse, Robert Class, go and defend. Now, I don't know what I'm saying. Robert Class, what he say? I did serious before the crowd. No, can't say it was risa. We deflate yourself. Best Afrobeat song of the year. Only the Boy, Asylum, Last Made, Pool, Kiddy featuring Black Sherif, Loma Loma, Mr. D, Sneaky, King Promise, Favorite Story, Beat Trap. Yes. Best Highlight Song, Eno Baroni featuring King Paluta, Soja Go, Soja Come, Black Sherif, Rebel Music, Tulenke featuring Beat Trap, Bad Feeling, Ocheme Kwame featuring Kwame Eugene, No Competition, Sarkodia, No Sir, Lyrical Joe featuring Kwame Eugene, Enter. Best Highlight Song, Kwame Eugene, Canopy, King Paluta, Aseda, Familiar very soon, Amado Abronoma, Rap Father featuring King Paluta, Odobi Yabad, Kofi Kinata, Efyekuma Bokina. Best reggae dancehall song, Amadou featuring Samini, Ankunam Remix, Stoneboy, Psalm 23, Raskuku, Road of Evil, Samini Chemistry, Jupiter, I Keep Winning, Molly and Silent Adi, Shake It to the Max. Now, tell us our most popular song of the year. Aha, and I'm Ura Robert Clark. Akaba, Rob, Bibi Aboko.
Namadumo, Winsway.
Nankupado, na party to say.
It was partying.
Me call so gakope na me be do na bobes 11.
Oh, you could have come.
No 11 no. I feel na my bread traffic. The way
no traffic.
The be na feel na me be dware.
12 o'clock.
Yeah, na feel me do na about 1.
You could have made it.
Oh, I see me.
Because 4 o'clock right now people were still partying.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
Wow. Eti, go get them. Who do what time, babe?
10.
Who do what 10?
I reached there 10. I leave 4:25.
There you go.
Wow. You spent almost 6 hours there.
Not alone with my wife.
I know right. Go get them. I saw a video of one of the handlers of Sarkodie heckling you, pushing you away, and you almost fell. That was one part of the story. The other part of the story surfaced after the first story trended for some time, when you eventually, shook hands with Sarkodie. What actually happened?
Abeiku, what happened was there was a party, so many events happening in 3D, but somebody captured a 1D of the side of the story, so we moved. Yeah. My brother was going to work. I am also a pro artist, so I know the state he was in. They were clearing people because it was the guest pathway to the stage, not the artist's way to the stage. So he's supposed to go and work. He did his thing. When he saw me, he came to say hello. So shouts to the Agenda boys. Let's stay entertained.
I like that. It seems you're not perturbed, but on social media, you responded to one of the critics who commented.
Yeah, because yesterday then I was lying in my bed in a good mood. It was the aftermath of the party. I get slight hangover. I take my phone, I respond, and then I move.
Was it necessary to explain and even casting some aspersions against the fans and critics? I mean, is it necessary?
No, now because of social media, you can sometimes separate the fans. You can sometimes go to their profile and see this person belongs to this camp. They are pushing agenda. They are trying to push something to collide.
So you have to stop them.
I have to stop them. Also, let them know that you can. I've never been caught up in this whole entertainment metrics all my career. You can pitch me against maybe Stone or pitch me against somebody, pitch me against Shatta. It doesn't work. I'm always objective to what the matter is. If the person is wrong, I call them and tell them, Charlie, you didn't move right. But I think the fans to be part of the problem, but it's entertainment.
So I mean, like Ajua Roberta is suggesting that the agenda didn't agenda, right? you think that the agenda that they wanted to set aftermath of the party, using you as scapegoat, that Sarkodie shown you or Sarkodie body. So
somebody talks, say, Edem, I'm embarrassed for you. Where I say, so you leave your whole family to be embarrassed for me? You must really love me. Me at day party. Champagne in my hand. I they enjoy. My brother they go perform. And they were moving people out of the way. Somebody was also behind me and impacted me and all of that. You are in your house, your whole family, you not be embarrassed for them. You love me, bro.
Anyway, that's just by the way. Let me get to the main conversation today. I'm surprised, Kakra. Nominees are about for the 26th edition of TGMA. Artists be to say wife my sister me who know most submit entry for any of the categories. Any reason? Because last year Celestine Donko releasing in the under the year of review. Is that anything among submit?
In as much as Obi who from the outside say we are a couple, but when it gets into the space, me a manager or your artist, and I made decision, send me file it, and before I go into that part, my main observation be a and I think Charterhouse we really need to commend them for that. they reach out to us on 3 consecutive times. I'm sure when they do their research, they realize that Celestine, why a Juma, but no submission. So what is going on? It is someone reached out to me first time to ask. I said, okay, I'll get back to them. I didn't, because we're also busy with Celestial Praise. And I think after a week, they called again. Said, boss, what's going on? And I'm sorry, forgive me. I'll get back. Then they called on I think the very last day, the Saturday that the announcement came in, the nominees announcement came in the evening. They called again to say, so what is happening? We have seen that you guys have worked. So if we had submitted your works, are you okay that we keep it, or you want us to drop them? You know, and I think it's commendable, because and it means that they really go into their research and those things, and they know what they are up to. And with us to why I am submitting, I think at least no one reason or per se or realign. I don't know if that's the right word, but she's a particular focus or person, and so she felt that this year she would want to stay off, and then moving into the future we will know what to do. You know, as in whether we will come back or otherwise. But I know one of the reasons why this decision, she communicated to me last year, but she wasn't too sure. It's gospel, you know. It do some marina. Bad energy in the also. And she felt that it's just not right. Because awards in I remember 2 years ago, I was first to throw my weight behind PCA after she got nominated into the Artist of the Year. I even announced before that final announcement came. I had issues with colleagues. Why would you? There are people in the space. Why would you go and say that you were behind this person? She did it for, my artist did it for Diana Hamilton. During the year she won. And we had issues again. People are like, no, but we are human beings. Sometimes we also want to be objective. And we also know who worked and who didn't work. And so if out of Nipana Kasano will or say, oh, I feel that this yes, I am in the category with that person, but I know that this person had really worked harder than I have. And I think the person rightfully deserves it. Okay. And so I throw my weight behind it, and it becomes an issue.
You've been very vocal or vociferous on nominees, and I say nominations are about out every year. And we know, sir, you belong to a clique we call Table of Men.
The table is no more in existence.
Have you guys officially released, we said you don't have Table of Men anymore?
No, we don't, but I mean, the table never be.
You are saying this for the first time.
Oh yes, I mean, it's out there.
What happened? I didn't say a table Nigeria.
Oh, I think individual differences. That's how I want to put it. Because at a point in time we realize that okay, yes, we are a group of people who have one agenda, who have one interest. It is a interest in what they are aligning. It's difficult for us to really work together.
If one are members of the Table of Men?
Oh, it was myself. Kwesianes was our chairman, Frankie Five, Ninoi, Obinete, Kwame Dankwa, Albert Champo. I think, yeah, to a very large extent, that's it.
No vision any day. What were your vision? And
I must admit that the vision for the group, I don't know if there will ever be any pro-gospel group with such great visions and plans. And I say it with my chest out, sir. One of the biggest deal I broke up for my artists was at the back of a meeting we had from the Table of Men. From that, I think this guy, Judge Britain was brought in because I was just right after COVID. And so we wanted to understand how this digital space really works, because gospel we really need so George came. We spent about 3 hours in his office or Satamano town, and it was an insightful meeting. So the focus of the group one was to equip the people to understand that look, this is what we have. This is where the world is going.
Did you guys communicate your clear goals and visions, yes, objectives? Because it do be confirmed who said more anti-group that you form agenda against other gospel artists.
And
So because you were managers of individual gospel artists.
Exactly.
It is a movie can be beat here another gospel artist. It will be seen say group will move for me say anti other gospel artists.
You are right. But Doc, let me tell you how I got myself into the group. Now at this table of men were home. I didn't even know who were on that table. Then one morning I woke up on my WhatsApp, I realized that I was on a platform called Table of Men. So I said, what am I doing here? Then they said, we know what you have. We want you, we think you can help the institution. I said, okay, what do you think I have? Truthfully, I'm the country rep for Trace Gospel. I represent One Gospel, South Africa. I represent God TV in Europe. Recently, Spotify Africa is doing something with me. And so they said that we know the contacts you have. We think that if you bring this contact to us, it will help all of us. Truthfully, when Trace Gospel approached me to be their rep, I was struggling to because so I was very careful knowing who to reach out. So they started making noise. And all of a sudden, I was getting the right content I needed for Trace Gospel. And so within a month, Trace Gospel decided that they were then giving us 1 hour belt for just Ghana Gospel. You know, I think that they saw what I have that I didn't at that time. It was difficult for me to open up to people.
Nagana from Pohuye. Okay. Remember TGM so, but 1 hour ago on Facebook, Kwesi Ernest, the chairman of the defunct Table of Men, Abe Posti said, please note, and Watago, Kofi Donko, 1 week insult Thanksgiving after party is tonight at Jowlu. Boom play office 7 p.m. Ni Noi Kwame. What is the agenda?
Okay, so last week, what happened was, the whole communication, me said it was my fault because I wanted to communicate something that I started the conversation in my mind. But what started in my mind, I didn't continue, put that out. So I just continued from where I left off in my mind on Facebook. And so the whole gospel fraternity came at me and said, I am not in support of Team Eternity. That was how the whole thing. Was between 9 and 10:30 a.m. Facebook everywhere. Everyone was just insulting me. Ebi sing a greedy. Dear man, me artist nomination me person Team Eternity be winning. And all that I'm like, what's going on? So I took time to explain that. This is what my question was actually directed at. Charterhouse and not Team Eternity. Yeah. But unfortunately, I didn't even know there's a twins be also a group, Lonely or whatever. What's the name? Lali or from that. Yes, I don't even know them, and so I couldn't have mentioned them as a group. But
having been in the industry for all these years, 4x4.
Yes.
My artist that.
Yes.
VIP.
Perfect.
My artists that even though they are group.
Yes.
So how different is Team Eternity?
Good. Doc, from where you are coming from, this is what I want to say. The fact that something had happened previously that supposedly, even if it was wrong, does not mean that when it comes today, we cannot challenge it.
Okay, now let's come to since you said something is wrong, and not just in your mind, you think say artist of the year cannot be a group. Mr. Robert Clark, thank you. Mr. Robert Clark, you can say artist of the year category. Please define artist. Artist, not artist of the year. Artist of a category. Say a gospel artist of the year.
Okay, so artist is it an individual or for every artist for every category that has got the word artist, the definition says artist with bracket S. So it stands for an individual and also stands for a group. So just to say what he hasn't said that he was asking you, he called me, set up an explanation, and then I explained the things to him. After the explanation, I sent him a category definition that has the information. It's your and I was like, oh really? I'm like, oh Charlie, that's it. So next time, if you are not clear about anything, just feel free and approach.
But I think sir, after that, you also about social media.
You see, because the reaching Madrid Kakra. Also, Mimidian was coming from the point that he announced, I think he was with AJ. And then he announced that he has a surprise, and the surprise is that the group of the year is coming back. Yeah. Good. So my question was, okay, so Team Eternity is a group, and they are in the group of the year,
and they are also
in the gospel artist of the year. Now, when I checked my definition for artist, it was singular. So good. If we, my challenge now is that I think that the field is not level. It's not level in the sense that groups have a certain advantage over the others, and this is why I'm saying that. I know that for you to make it into the overall artist of the year, you might have at least gotten about 5 nominations or so for 5 different categories, 5 or 6 or something like that, to help you make it into the overall artist of the year.
Has this issue come up before? Sir, group will be a contestant in a category is supposed to be an artist and controversy contention about it?
Not that I know of, David. I don't know that I know of.
Enti Ora Kofi Donko the issue by say group of the year, Team Eternity room, artist, gospel artist of the year. Exactly. So almost sign woman no. Obi beka say contradicting.
David contradicting. I think say what we have is artist of the year. It's a phrase, or you can it's a title. So, and then we have the operational definition that spells out what it means. And so if you are not sure what we are trying to communicate, you can just check what the operational definition means, and that should dispel anything that is negative. In this case,
one nominated me in the category of gospel artist of the year. Me fi group no, and I group. Now Uria, my son so echo group of the year category no. Me son so your group. Obibeka say it's a bit confusing because some qualify for group. I don't know so they make solo artists.
We are not adding you to solo artists. It's always been for both solo and group.
Okay.
So and just say we are now thinking of adding you, DB. It has always been for both solo and group, from the days of 4x4, from the days of VIP, from the days of Aketechi. It's always been.
Only Ura Kofi Donko Bey address nomination for group of the year. Not the same group, no. So yes, nomination for artist nomination. A bit to me the contradiction kakraba. It redefine the operational definition of the artist, Nana. Is it a feedback that you guys are thinking about it?
No, we are not thinking about it at the moment.
Doc, on that same issue, no. One of the things I'm saying is that, okay, so I need to get 5, a minimum of 5 or 6 to get me into the overall artist of the year. Now, already I have group of the year, which it's a plus for me for a group that is not also at the disposal of solo artists. Because if, assuming say my artist was in the artist of the year, gospel artist of the year, female, whatever, she made 4. Now, and with another group, let's say Daughters of Glorious Jesus, they've also made 4. But daughters would have the opportunity to enter group of the year, which my artist who is just 1 will not get that opportunity to enter that group. And so I think that it's an added advantage for groups against solo artists.
Okay. Ora, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Mr. Robert Classo. I say enkofo ni eternity pa any nominations na omunyaye no. Because Nana Esiedu one of the leading vocalists of Team Eternity. Esansunya best female vocal performance. No, as a solo artist from the group. So you see where the confusion is coming from.
Davey, it's not a confusion. I mean, it's a platform. Anybody who stays on the platform, like how we work out, you certainly get to see it. It's very, very simple. Vocal performance, we focused on the person's vocal, and that's it. Group of the year is a competition among groups, so clearly put out there, taken care of. The rest of the other categories is for either you as a solo artist or a group. That's it. There's no. It shouldn't be hard for you to understand. Really.
No, I understand, but what I'm saying, you have not addressed that bit of added advantage.
Because the number of
nominations, yes.
Whether it will affect you to get into Artist of the Year.
Because if I'm supposed to get 5 or 6,
and there's a board, and the board they look into all the elements to make a decision as to who is supposed to qualify to get there. So these things shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, boss, but Supreme Court cry review.
I know.
The fact that it's a board does not mean that it cannot be reviewed.
No, so I think
if it is a genuine concern,
we have called for you to be able to even submit issues if you have issues.
Yeah.
I mean, that means that's how open we are to trying to understand what people think and feel so that we can resolve it. So it's not really a problem if you have any question, if you have any question whatsoever. In fact, even if you want, you can even submit official petitions. Say you don't understand this. We'll take a look at it. It's no problem. As of today, I'm giving you an interpretation as of today. But if you feel for any reason you disagree, when you don't like them, I will give you info@GhanaMusicAwards.com. Submit.
For me, I think it's something that really needs to be looked at, because I see it as if we need a particular number of nominations to get one into the overall. Because, for instance, I am disappointed, or I'm still trying to understand why someone like Diana Hamilton didn't make it into the overall Artist of the Year. And one of the things we hear is that she couldn't make up to about 5 nominations or so. Well, it's something you guys said, but before you get there, at least you said. Oh, Charlie.
No, I just want to know.
Okay. Alright, Robert Clark. Sir, Munya feedback after the nominees announcement. Now, what will you be found?
Oh yes. Yeah, feedback. If there's any merit to any of the feedbacks, certainly do.
It is so far feedback by now, but because we are coming to Kimpaluta. Now, who say whether you are considering, modifying the categories and not the nominees are by more.
Side consideration, the decision will come from the board. Board, they are yet to meet. All the submissions are. We receive, I mean, we are putting them all together.
Kimpaluta, so when say Kimpaluta has officially written to you guys. Yes. Have you received this?
We've received it. Itemized specifics. There are specifics they're asking for. All of them,
okay,
they'll be addressed.
Ma responded to him.
Or they be not yet, because
but as an institutional organization and even in the public sector, as I say, more public sector, and to me, I could see the public sector allies and they act, at their castle. Kimpaluta actually more after the nominees announcement, the 1 week crab.
We also my 1 week.
Me say Kimpaluta actually more 1 week ayaba.
Yes, ayaba.
And what does it take to respond to his concern?
We will respond to everybody's concern after the 1 week period. So the 1 week period just ended. Sunday. Yes.
1 week, 1 day.
Exactly.
It is the mobile respond.
Oh, this week.
Mobile respond.
This week, yeah. It's the same thing we did last year.
It's Paluta Esha when him.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Now, artists were gospel artists of the year. Now, Yembra, the other discussion.
Vuye mami susureja eja pa tumira vuye mami denina. Susureja, eja pa, tumira, wuye mami, denina.
My shouts to Jemima Kumi Plange, watching us live. Mauli the Governor, Elizabeth Gazy, my international cousin, the celebrity's godmother. Elizabeth Gazy in London said Charterhouse has not been fair to some of the artists. That is quite harsh, but you are entitled to your opinion.
But now, do we have groups?
You're entitled to your opinion. Yeah, we have groups. Dope Nation is a group, but almost we remember Dope Nation. So almost we some more. Charterhouse and some more about. Remember Dope Nation. So.
OKFM 101.
Okay, let's move on. 39 minutes after 4. Yambra, Makuma snob. Kim Paluta, Acho Eddie Akoma, Charterhouse. Now, since the nominees announcement about last week, that music lovers knew beer raising concern, but one particular artist. Obia Kanasem Kim Paluta, and his song a friend Makuma, and nomination in the award. Ora Robert Clark.
Yes, sir.
Is it an omission, an oversight, an error, a mistake?
Or deliberate.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. Don't put words into my mouth. They may make any. I'm being very careful, choosing my words wisely. And then about Intia Makuma asofo kwa kase we dey mo anya de we nya asofo category omo kwa say we dey mo anya de adentina Makuma enya nomination.
Wow, so asofo like they like to see you. That's just by the way.
I'm talking about Councillor Luchot.
If this conversation was before the official petition had gone to the board, and come to my answers, but given say they have petitioned the board officially, I also need to make trainer board response, and then I can amplify that. My spokesperson. If I speak right now, it will be considered as feedback from the board.
Oh, there be when you feedback from the board.
Yes, I understand.
Yam fan say petition no cry no.
It will be different.
Pacho mama nusi. Before Kim Paluta cry betro the petition no. Not the general public raising concern. It yam fan say the concern of the general public, not the petition of Kim Paluta.
True.
The general public is saying that Adentina Makuma Sisifia enya nomination.
Noted. But the mention is say for as long as the petition has officially come to the board, I'll have to wait for the board's response.
Time wa Paluta enya ntromo no respond there.
You're responding to why?
To the public, the general public.
We could have done all of that, but now dear, mean to me. Into young train just a few days.
Abroche for Ghana for Obi MPP for Mopa. Dr. Bawran, you are originally so when you need to can you win here. Some called about to change here. Must not be me. Oh, Charterhouse. Charterhouse.
TGM board, right? In the Charterhouse.
Okay. TGM board. Oh, I Chatter House ejuma.
The Chatter House is the
But you want to organize your award. Board no one a year. King Paluta enemy Enya nomination. Let me go to legendary go get them. You are one of Ghana's, prominent pioneer of the new school that has come into even this new revolution, and you understand the game. Does the omission or the snub of Makoma cast a slur on the integrity of the TGMA board?
I don't think that the TGMA be that concerned if it cast a slur, because over the years we already raised one of various concerns. I remember the year my team felt like Ghetto Arise needed to win and it was given to Black Rasta, right? Black Rasta called me the next morning. He was like, Adam, I think you deserve this and I share this award with you. So I'm thinking to myself, why the person will win? If you say I deserve it by Chatter House, no give them to me, right? So I think that we've also seen growth over the years. Once you come to have a voice like mine, I don't know the definition of the category, right? So I don't want to say anything and get ahead of myself.
No, this is not even to a particular category. The song did not get any this particular song did not get
my experience,
any category.
So from my experience,
it's like the song is banned. This song is unacceptable. So I don't get it. Is it because it was used by a political party, or it has an undertone that is sexually suggestive, as former Deputy Minister of Tourism Mark Okekumanti is alleging why this song even affected the MPP from winning the 2024 general election? Is that why Chatter House TGMA board decided not to give this song Makoma any category?
Does he have another song in the competition?
Yes.
Okay, from my experience, what I know is that usually Chatter House will go for your strongest song. When they are nominating you, they'll go for your strongest song. So let's say maybe I have Over Again, I have Nyejilo, and they think that Over Again outdid Nyejilo. It might go for more categories because then it increases.
This song is the strongest song of all his songs. This song, Makuma, is the strongest song of.
It's bigger than Asida.
Oh, bigger! It came before Asida.
It didn't come before Asida. It came after Asida.
But the biggest song.
Based on your opinion, right? And based on your intel.
Studio, who song the bigger, Asida or Makuma? Studio. Asida. You.
Nana. Una kasano. The fuck we na trans na kasa. Nebusa Ghana for say o sisifia ni bi ni Asida de pa no mo.
Yeah. Asida was bigger than Makuma. Asida was way bigger than Makuma.
Are you a member of the board?
No, I'm not a member of the board.
Godwin, which one is bigger?
No, but listen. So apart from that, why is it that Makoma is not in any category? Nanaya, you are entertainment, creative art journalist, writer, and you're also a music, critic. Is it fair?
Fair any day to the artists, maybe not, but to the award scheme, they look at.
Why you drag it? Nana,
to the artist.
Nana, to the artist. Why you dragging?
To the artist, there's no fair. Because to
the artist is not fair. But if it's not fair to the artist, is it fair to the fans of the artist?
In the category, in the award scheme.
What is wrong with the song?
I can't tell. I'm not on the board. So when the board responds, we all know reasons why.
So as an entertainment journalist and critic, if you are being very objective, share your eternity and your categories, definitely, and your category that's a 4 or 5.
Because I mean, the numbers there.
Oh, so you want to tell me some Makuma numbers in there, Chief?
As compared to Asida, no. The only song Compelita has performed I also 3 times. Asida.
Come on.
I'm telling you the you can't don't put
No, please.
No, it's true. You can check the facts are there.
Don't put emotions here.
No, it's not.
The fact that Compelita performed as
one of the biggest songs in the year 2024 was Asida all around, even in the churches. It was a big song. But at some point, it became a national worship song.
But Mamimbusa, Robert, 26 years. 26 years. Who you nipa? By now, Kwawe University, Kwawe your masters. What I say? Such mistakes, such omissions and snub shouldn't, happen. Shouldn't occur.
I agree, except that you want to suggest a mistake. How would you know?
That's what the general public are saying.
No, it's coming from you. I'm hearing from you.
Please, come on. Don't pretend like ostrich. Don't pretend like the ostrich. Bury your head in the sand to pretend you are not hurt. You are hurt. You know that you are hurt from the public. You know, said the public are crying that this is not fair. And you mean America?
The problem. Fine if they are saying, but you are calling it a mistake and that's a omission. I don't know which one are you saying?
I asked. That's why I asked.
It's a question.
It's a question.
Oh, okay. Then I have that. I've already given you the answer. Some question I've given you the answer.
Yeah, but I think that Nanaya Ujina Nafa and Go Get Them is trying to be very diplomatic. But if you are a grassroots person, if you listen to the street are saying that Makuma are enya nomination back Ukraino. It is not fair.
Understood.
So is that why you are going to consider his petition?
No, we'll consider the petition.
Or the song is politically exposed. Why
do I feel like this one is a personal message you want to give out?
But you know, Kim Paluta is on the line. Kim, good afternoon. Hello, Kim.
What father? No one.
Bibiaboko there.
Bibiaboko.
Before management ever issue statement to Charterhouse, one kasa personally, when your messages from the public are a normal muteki decision na.
Oh yeah, sure. Because if you be shuma, you and I will come and I will say 2024 was all about Kimpaluta. No other artist be anywhere. I think that 2024 what me change the teacher in Kimpaluta. I think that your baby year no ending honor na you say ya nominate me a fast system in him. But it was all about Kimpaluta everywhere. Yeah, so I think that public so I think that public, I'm not adding a team no so plans. You say 2024 after that Makoma for the problem any team the buyer the baba say on them. And plus features be buyer for the buyer the best sale. So I say I think and on my who say yeah was our way in this way for BBC anymore like that. Yeah.
Are you satisfied with the categories of the amount so far?
So far I'm not satisfied though. I think that may Makoma in at least I was a Makoma dear because once BBC maybe when say and in the bed boy I'm also be my other ones been so yeah Juma almost so I in a year because 2024 Kimpaluta Juma Kimpaluta yeah I'm not doing sorry I say. And it's just a bit facing facts now. I think we are really under reviews at the Adibia. I think that it shows near the Adina your boy. So I think that 2024 the minimum anyway be a Kimpaluta and I'm maybe I'm representing Ghana music and it's all about Ghana music. I think that and into the Mama I'm not satisfied because maybe who is like a nomination today coming with more. Sorry, because how a municipal father piano. Me I Kimpaluta na Katakwa. Now me I Jimmy Safi. Now I Tiano Koswama. Why I say because you are on top like that.
My blame Charterhouse and TGM board na yamfa blame no emma honorable Marco Krekumante na ono na dey asem ebetu dwa say wonum no ono oka MPP communication team tama party no e decide say omo de won nyum be campaign song o ka kire aboaji eye George Kwe say anyway e be how adwuno mu hwa de yiye me George ye tena ho ne ye ka kire won say yini sisifie aguamanum pacho ora makokeku manteka asemi otiye
me te pana me anje ho because if we obi ti say makokeku mante obi a wadi nyuma chi ache etie nyom ache obi ti me ati nyom ase pana say if we no hoba no me yakata because etie nyom na where the now omode show on kwa any sentence no fa where the now you find say omo person omo kire say e profane in sa na de show no any sentence no mpo make sense because enyum ni na say omama koma nyame ya hwe pa ma pe bi amenya then omo person mo ye ne say Cincinnati try other word business ho I don't get it because mama koma nyame ya hwe pa ma pe bi amenya because se open adibina se obre na wunya obi ka se fama na obi ka se hwe pa ma pe bi amenya no me fama so me ti sa free no no me we ka say senior man power we ma chepa na see if you I think say ono kwa na kama fo bi ntuni say na ko kan che mo say mo huntie nyum ni no break it down ya de ensure na ya na senior man no ususa
the commenter or passing ya before Sana Chatterhouse TGM for nominees announcement liberty no and also affected any chances to get nomination.
I don't think so because sabi obia aso sabi you know edit and analysis this that yeah I think they are too public for say yeah I think they are too you say makoma no we no right now you change from more say you get me anya makoma no because whatever that we are doing no example amount for this one omoba sorry I say if say ekoba say you na you say ni adwuma say na nipa we aye na say GF ni say ma ibe muka abem because this is Ghana music. I think say almost last year Kimpalita and Bushu and all that. Godfather, you know anything in the Bushu no Accra. Any shoe beyond the Bubiano no Accra. Any shoe beyond the Bubiano. Last year we bought shoes 114 shoes. And 114 shoes no. Let's make a say 90% like when I'm a headliner here. And some I'm a headliner, maybe I be a man for not just be a mama, mama, but yet to say how I'm out for the yes, but international shows, maybe Bobby, I'm even a headlining. Most of them. Kimpalita in Germany, I'm a headlining. And it was sold out. It was sold out. I think that's leaks. UK. It was sold out. Just Kimpaluta Penadaso. So
Kimpaluta about 114 shows last year.
And I did
there are 52 weeks in a year. It is a year. There are 52 weeks in a year. It is about 114 shows in a year. Not just a week. Be on the average, you know, show best twice in a week.
Yes.
Mama Musema Kimpaluta.
Inshallah. And listeners also, you need to know how to listen. If there's some against the boy, and if the obese against us, date me, a man who obey me out of the cafe. Dates no Yambaneho. Yambas, Yamba, a crew. So I say, so a fact like that. So in the NFS,
Chatterhouse for
Farmer Obia or a Juma for the year 2020.
Chatterhouse for any TGMA, NTA, petition. And grant a request and farmer coma and share category BMA Ediana Bay.
I think so, at the end of the day, Chatterhouse for our CNC mean disrespect to and
Ghana Music Award, Ghana
Music Award. So I think Yes, many or more Uncle and Tokyo. I said, in Penifona. It's, you know, and Penifona say, well, but I think the fans and also know they always use it and Penifona are ready because the Penifona mistakes. Very crazy, but at the end of the day, that Penifona to say, I'm recognizing because of a huge. I think he has participated 2023 and a March 2024 can Polita the best new artist. So I say, and after 2024, me best new artist, man. After and then I made my coma by.
Last year, not yet, yeah. Last year, around this time, yeah, na Oba Hana me no tnasi ya train komo.
Yes.
Ya train komo say ya train komo say ya. And from when munyama say sayema asem to akoma pam ma omutu anamo edi ose eyo. It's a yes, Wakasa, because one Kasa to you, Bonnie.
You count a cura fire boy.
Keep with us,
All
right, you're welcome. All right, Kimpalita and Wakasan. Okay, Yantwaso, another song. And also any nomination for say Tata House. Then we are NDC Fuana.
Abeiku Santana, driving you home and making you feel okay. 101.7, Ghana is listening. OCFM.
Alright, my club. Yes, as I see a show.
I decide to
No
dance
problem.
for
As I say a show, I say a report to my oral, and I report to my NIB, National Investigative Bureau. I see a show. And you know, maybe sir.
Of course. Beautiful song.
But then your nomination.
Yes.
And yeah,
Maybe.
is it fair?
Unfortunately.
In two parts, you say.
Oh, someone was that question.
Meaning, what receiving petition be from our Dope Nation so far now?
For what exactly?
For any nomination.
So if why this song didn't get nomination?
Yes.
Well, that's not the reason why it didn't get nomination.
Why?
So with this particular one, an unfortunate case, because as I have dancers this are easy. Yeah. I mean, this song lovely. Unfortunately, I think what. So the situation is that one file, that's a research. To me, really say your songs are supposed to be in. Once it gets on our list, we'll try and get in touch. Say, oh, the who's one file, but we are going to present it to the board and see if you can give us your consent so that we can move ahead. So in this particular case, we tried to reach them and we couldn't get feedback. Not once, not twice, but we couldn't get feedback.
What ways? And I'm going to try somebody reach out to them.
How we've been reaching them every time. Whenever we are supposed to engage them for anything, management, individuals. Unfortunately, you have feedback. So you have feedback, Nancy, and to be a fan couple. Rather sad.
So, Dope Nation and Kasana Oman file nomination. Oman submitted entry.
That was the first one.
Oman submitted entry.
Yes, that was the first one.
But Moya research now anyway, one of the popular song.
Very, very popular.
And Timo reach out to them severally.
Yes.
Via
calls.
Yes. And
or messages.
So WhatsApp, text message. What about social media?
Calls and messages.
Oh, I don't know who emphasize on calls. I'm asking, I'm being specific.
Oh, I understand.
Did you reach out to them through social media?
Calls and messages.
So you didn't reach out to them through social media?
No.
When you know that social media is now a new way, a new form, a new platform of communicating.
When we know,
you did not send them message through social media. No one said every artist is active on social media. Then first said you want to cry, and their phone is inactive, but their social media will be active. You didn't send them any direct message on Instagram, on X, or Facebook.
There was no need.
There was no need.
Yes,
but a need for SMS, a need for WhatsApp.
No, not SMS.
WhatsApp.
Yes.
So apart from WhatsApp, apart from WhatsApp. Any calls are more try you decided to, you know, omit the song because Omanka Sanso and submit entry beer. No.
Yanya feedback.
No, your feedback.
Not that you didn't reach them. Yanya feedback.
Okay. Okay. Etaisi, Anna, we the first time.
This is my first experience, and that's why I'm saying it's an unfortunate one because these are people I know. I mean, like, these are people I know, and Charlie, we go way back. These are people I know. There are things that we've done together and all of that.
Erica J. Mensah said, it's not funny. You guys are losing credibility. It's not funny. Yeah, in Crawford life, and I'm Diago.
Baby, this person that is speaking, I understand how you feel, but nobody said it was funny. I said it's an unfortunate thing. And in fact, actually a very sad one for me because I know them personally. So I'm joining you to say it's not funny. But nobody said it was funny.
At least you're better than the Kumasi Fire Service PR. Veronica, so the public is definitely hurt and crying. It needs to be reviewed. Jemima Kunu plunge. We, the international correspondents, believe that Makoma has to be in the top 5. No brainer. Kimpaluta is Kimpaluta, and it shall be well. From Veronica Dede. Emmanuel Osejan said, great submission, Robert. We love you, Kimpaluta. Don't be, we still love you. Angel Tim said, hey, a country called Umufia. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Nanka Chathouse, you say, when you 26 years, dear, when you experience, and kasa mistakes in kitty because I said, Eba. What would you say? How would you respond to critics and their, perception say, such little mistakes should or can be avoided?
Yeah, so what you are just saying presupposes that we made a mistake, but that is not our position. It wasn't a mistake. So the question after the mistake does not hold because we didn't make a mistake.
It was deliberate.
It was something that was
okay. We worked hard.
We tried to ensure we could include.
Including Makoma, Kimpaluta. I already know one kasa submit entry, but must no, and you know in nomination beer.
Yeah, so we are waiting for the board feedback, but then we share with you. You've been very patient. I know you'll be patient for some few days.
Yeah.
This week night will come out. I know you want me to say something I shouldn't say.
Oh, that be.
But if I say you should listen, but I can't beat you.
Oh, not you. Artist of the year. And Crawford Busa said artist of the year. Again, Kofi Kinata. Asaya Mesibio. And then my artist, Kofi Kinata, my whole album. One qualify for artist of the year. What is the criteria for artist of the year?
Qualification for artist of the year, dear. Clearly, there are so many people who usually qualify. About 15, 18 crowd. The only reason is so that's cut down for the exact number that's supposed to be put out there in terms of the nominees. You have to rank and drop some based on their total contributions to the space. In Tabanisana, I mean, your artist or your favorite could even be number 8. But if our cutoff point is 7, then the person will not make it. So it's not like an artist like Kofi Kinata didn't do well. I mean, come on, Kofi Kinata, Kofi album. Are you freaking kidding me?
Inti cutoff point ne ka Kofi Kinata.
That's what it is.
I said when you go on when you Accra Technical University.
And I'm gonna make home.
So cutoff point in a count. When you prosec, when I went to heaven, when you achimota, when you fantipu, when you decider, when you Ghana national, and so Genisa or say Chuchi.
Abeiku Santana, driving you home and making you feel okay. 101.7, Ghana is listening. OTFM. And everything is great. No one is
And these are the songs or the artists in the hottest category, the artists of the year.
We go sing and everything is place. The one that's all your praise.
Okay, right after this conversation, Big God takes over your radio.
And you put your name on me. So we Abeiku Santana.
Catch your family and friends. Will be Amunja Samukasa Charterhouse, your family and friends. Asami Amiti, I mean my family and friends, the Enema. Adam is my friend. Kofi of course is my brother. Robert Klein is my friend. It's a family and friend conversation. Sanet ya Obebia. Our electoral commission.
Thrones and rulers disappear, but your kingdom reigns forever.
It's a money on your friend.
Before time, Lord, you existed. You spoke the world into existence. You are God and you are King. We call you Oba. Yeah. Kings are coming, kings are gone.
Yes, Joe Metal made it to the Artist of the Year category. Oba Womba. Bringing us to 11 minutes after 5. Great conversation on TGME, the 26th edition. And according to the Telecel Ghana Music Awards Board, Asida is bigger than Makuma.
They spit on my face, they block our face,
Just I wish I were anyway, so about me, you see you. There will be any nomination, but Sissy Fiano, and I said the honorable Mark Kayano, and you prefer.
Abeiku Santana, driving you home and making you feel okay. 101.7, Ghana is listening.
International, we go fly. So we go see our, we go see our. Continental, we go top. International, we go fly. We go see our.
Nanwe, no cover by you. Nanwe, no cover by you.
Artist of the year: Stone Boy, King Promise, Black Sherry, Kweku Smoke, King Paluta, Team Eternity, Joe Metal.
Who you are, don't forget. This one you are, don't forget. Who you are, don't forget. I dream it, training me body, you know my target van. If I'm a new way, can't you niggas get cancer. Out over the smallest things like say you they run. Walk around the car, you can make I decide you a crown. Everybody talking like they help me pass myself. Leap a kite of yo, leap a kite of yo, leap a kite. See me a gangster, min kaso. See me a rasta, pretty please. You know some road to be on me toes and say my son. Two things I've never been let down me and the pussy clatter. She's the make a lazy lately, me mix it to back. The grabber, me sense to think him mamba. The why me telling me plaster, see my bra. 10 times I'm in the park, the half a net, I can't put in the kilo.
The patch of 7 p.m. the Black Stars of Ghana versus Madagascar in Morocco. World Cup qualifier. Ghana is leading Group I with 12 points. Madagascar AD Ghana Chi with 10 points. And now your boy is 6 match. So Ekwanso said the Ekwanso World Cup, United States of America 2026, Canada and Brazil. Oh, sorry, Mexico. Here we come. It is Opesa Woko America, Opesa Woko Canada. Bompire my Black Star, na Black Star and qualify for World Cup. I says Ghana Echo World Cup, Ewa America. Artist Ebeko Fan Park. Yeah, the Ghana in Ghana and near my Beko. Ebema Ghana dia ekese. It is sports and tourism in Ghana Tourism Authority. Said you who was stadium no. The Wabo National Sports Authority. So Black Star match be a baby biara. The bow the Rama tourist the bow Memako Stadium akwa match no bi. Enya no kwa. The Ghana music cultural performances. And Ghana our hospitality delicacies in Miami na be ma ho wona kwaba. Let me thank Ora Robert Clark and Ora Kofi Donko. Your final words, sir. As we're waiting for the biggest event, I think, sir, which is Myanmar Babayane party, another party, the biggest industry event. And then I am sharing Robert Clark.
We are looking forward to having an amazing time. But leading up to that amazing time, I just want to say, if you are young, you are an artist, you are looking for an opportunity to ride on the back of the TGMAs, the TGMA Unsung is open, and to visit our social media, that is the Ghana Music Awards on Instagram or on Facebook, and you can participate. So you can use the platform to be able to push your agenda or your music agenda forward. And see if there's anybody out there, an upcoming artist, a lot of them have been hitting up, so this is the time for you to take advantage of this opportunity. All the big acts, from Mr. Drew to Dope Nation to Ebony of Blessed Memory to Eno Baroni to Episode, all of these folks, Kwame Eugene, Miss V, they all went through Unsung. Jackie, they all went through Unsung, and so it's a beautiful opportunity. Don't allow it to go without participating.
Okay. Obviously, say category there and I will win your discount.
Music for Good. I think back in the day it used to be called Music for Development. Mr. Adam here won. I remember he won some 5,000 way back then from the World Bank. That's where the information came from then. But right now, yes, we have Telecel that gives money for whoever the winner
Music
is.
for Good.
Yeah, Music for Good. So anybody who's doing some
a category in future, NCBA. A category in future, NCBA.
I'm supposed to come and see you guys. I have a category.
A big pie. If I see a Babaji category, Ghana Tourism Authority, a Babaji category, you discover but some more chat has no more sky. You discover the Shimama. Reset Ghana agenda, you know, Brepa. You see, they say reset Ghana agenda.
You see, I'm clapping.
Yeah, discover the shame because artists. I did the madam or
brands they should sponsor.
Yeah, but as a corporate Ghana,
sponsor various categories.
That's it. I mean, if that happens, it makes it easier. I would say new artists. We had a deal with Aquaba UK, and so that the winner would go to what do you call it, party in the park, and then participate. Yeah, you know. So if we have more of these things,
but support. It's a reset agenda, no. And when we say Mugu Stadium Friday, say Ghana Tourism Authority, April Black Star match, you know. Baba support Chatterhouse and TGMA. It will show any bunch of beer.
Resetting TGMA.
Resetting TGMA.
One category at a
time. Your final words, then I'll come to you.
Doug, once again, thank you so much for having us. I think it's been a very good conversation, very educative and insightful as well. The other person may catch a million gospel for and say, yes, awards in a boy, you know, especially when we apply for certain opportunities outside, and I will say awards in here. But I don't think that I was said, you create enemies around this time all because of awards. You hear, and I think that you because we are boy home, you because we are Juma, you Juma more day. Now you who say beyond the awards, you know, we will still be a family. Until my awards in the tea and Temnang of Tawa, and we will wake up and we will wake up. I think it's bad energy. Some of us really we don't belong there. We want to stay away from such bad conversations. So now people are tagging me, say maybe against eternity. For what reason? Because I'm a family artist, I'm a contest. Now, I mean, I really, and I am one of the few people who reach out to Team Eternity when their song came out to push their content on all the platforms I have, and I can have evidence to show that. Yes, I was. Thank you. So you see, I have never been, but I just needed some clarification. But unfortunately, Fano Mantias and I pass it. Fortunately, that very day you gave me some education, and I'm grateful for that.
All right, don't call us and Mr. Robert Clark. Please extend my gratitude and way to your boss, my sister Isa Ayuade, and Mr. Yola Ayuade, the chairman.
Thank you very much for having me.
It's always my pleasure. 22 minutes after 5, and go get on this hour with another big zanga. Higher, featuring Kiddy.
Back in the day when them the show we know they go. At the time back in the day when them the show we know they show. Now blessings the flow
the best mobile banking. The best mobile banking. Best Point Savings and Loans Company Limited.
Blessings go higher.
The Patrol Bank appoint is council alloc in a crib. Obi Abeka say me sorry bank appoint. It's Missika upon a crib. Bank upon as a campaign. Best Point Savings and Loans Company Limited. Ube to me a transaction I will phone so anytime. And one is over dial star 277 hash. Ube to me a transfer sika. If you know so, and I tell you cash so any a 30 go money so directly into your account and vice versa. Ube to me be a year. Best Point Savings and Loans mobile banking. Etia DSTV, Go TV, Star Times, Box Office, ECG, Bills. In fact, Uber to me are shopping with your best mobile banking from Best Point Savings and Loans Company Limited. Best mobile banking there. And you're easy, reliable, and convenient. Memo Shani say will be and the dada will mechanic say. You're sending code be antifa code in a mano, can FAUP mano debit. Oh, your Best Point Savings and Loan Company Limited customer number a free number and a number between your free number 0800 505050. Best mobile banking deal and your Best Point Savings and Loan. If seek a
back in the day when them the go, we know they go. The guy back in the day when them the show, we know they show. Now blessings the flow, we God they show in power. See the devil the fence, coffee no fee, booyah. Enemies go blow.
Perfect Man Clothing. Perfect Man Clothing. And the ocean which you near Makwe. The birthday party now. I'm share Perfect Man on off at pa. Edi ya jarabia, edi ya kaftan, edi ya bubu. Which is a party, no party ya pa. Anytime, anywhere. Occasion be our party, be our share be fatawa. And one Perfect Man Clothing. Perfectly fit, kaftan for every occasion. Say a wedding crown, I see a palm groomsman in Tadia. Perfectly quality, perfect fit. And one Perfect Man. Say was 0244 440641 0244 440641. Ghana Limited.
Blessings go higher.
Yaka Kulu Ghana Limited and I company dia di paba. Ebi abo mama to be dia go one paso. Mr. Kill. Obi atie se gigrao. Na obi se mimbusa se na se ubehwa emano enu meduro se omase be tight. Emama no so enu meduro se omodama be kese. Na me do we me just yes so.
Back in the day when them
Emma tight to kro na mama so be say ade na kese. Mimisa me po na.
now blessings the flow way the God.
Kulu Ghana Limited se bema. Anya ne kese. Me na ho de. Eti no bro na mo a. Said we to you gina so ache. Your brother friend Mr. Q. Ye dey wo ne help say na ye. We dey be at pharmacy shop ne chemical shops mo. Uko filling station mate bi wo ho. Afi oba wo ko aficha na wa ya se yo ya. We dra ene Araba Banzin pills. A bit too menstrual pain if you are. Unti pain bia. Ube flow kama. For 0244 139 176.
Now blessings the flow way the God is showing power. See the devil the fence, coffee no fee, booyah. Enemies go blow away. Blessings go higher. Poverty go blow away. Riches go higher.
Well, this is the new banger. Higher. If you want to go higher, so anytime you hear this song, please shazam it. Empty another of my head and come what you care, bro. Conversation with Go Get Him. Multiple award-winning international artist. Anytime you hear this song anywhere, shazam it.
This is the flow, the God is showing power. See the devil the fence, coffee no fee, booyah. Enemies go blow away. Blessings go higher. Poverty go blow away. She's go higher.
Charlie, forget your enemies, now go higher. Stay focused. Go get them. Are you experimenting Afrobeat? Are you doing Afrobeat? You're a rap artist, you're a dancehall artist, you are everything artist. Are you doing Afrobeat?
Abeiku, you answer the question. Everything artist.
Wow.
I mean, this song will be it's not too far from the total song, you know. It's some mid-tempo, has some Ghana Jama pa in there with some Afrobeat and some highlights. So, same zone, same territory, higher.
What actually informed this song and the title, Higher?
Higher is a song my mother loves, the original one. Let me say the original, where we go to church and we go higher, 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 higher. So that inspired the song.
You said you were watching a performance in church by a youth.
No, I'm saying that this is one of the songs that I like growing up in church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so a gospel song.
Yeah, the song that inspired this is the one we say higher, 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 higher. Jesus is the highest, lower, 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 lower. So that inspired.
Oh, sorry, and I sorry that.
Oh, I better go church.
Oh, you still go church?
If you will not promote Jesus gang concert for me.
I remember. Yeah. When you decided to fuse the elements of high life and Afrobeat into the song, what was the expectation? Is it to cross border countries or to stay relevant and also like vogue with the current trends?
I wanted to create something very urban, something very relatable, something that is also true to my story of just how in the past you didn't have certain opportunities, you didn't have certain leverages, and now God has elevated you. And I think this is a lot of people's stories, but sometimes people don't step back to be grateful and say, you know what, I remember back in the day, when did they go? I know they go. At the Kai back in the day, when did they show? We know they show. But now blessings, they flow. And when your blessings is flowing, sometimes we don't give the credit to God. You know, men become men and say that I did it by myself, you know. And so I'm just taking a back seat to be grateful, looking at the past year and last 2 years, where I've been and where I am now. And so it's a song of gratefulness.
Okay, a song of gratefulness. But this one question that people are asking, everybody's asking this question. I don't know if it has come to your attention. Every higher, you featured Kiddy.
Yes.
But you can hardly hear that this is Kiddy featuring in the song. Was it deliberate not to bring that element and vibe of Kiddy out?
No, so I think when I do features, usually I create the song completely myself before I let the artist come and do the feature. And when you do that, your influence dominates the direction of the song. And I think I've heard this with my song with Stoneboy, Go Harder, where people say, Adam, sometimes we don't know where you are and where Stone is. And so usually I complete the song before I introduce the artist, because I believe that the artist has something to add to just expand the song. Usually for an artist to dominate a song, that means you are taking the song to the artist, hoping that his contribution will be the only thing that will take the song that
this
far.
Higher, you dominated. Or
it's my song, I'm supposed to dominate. Yeah, but
so why do you feature me if I will not have prominence in the song?
No, I think that Kiddy couldn't introduce himself by saying Sugar Daddy because it's a gospel song.
So let's listen to
how. So his signature didn't start off. Okay. Kiddy couldn't start off with the signature Sugar Daddy, so I'm sure that's the reason.
Okay, Mommy and you may do. Brand new one from Adam. He calls this Higher.
Take your phones out, Shazam the song right now.
Featuring Kiddy. But you hardly hear Kiddy.
No, I bet Kiddy's in there.
Yeah.
But you didn't hear the Sugar Daddy signature.
Back in the day when they go, we know they go. guy back in the day when them the show, we know the show. Now blessings the flow, they God is showing power. See the devil the flesh, cause we know we do our enemies go lower. Blessings go higher. Poverty go lower. Riches go higher. Let it rain, let it fire. Come and show your power. Let me know your skills. Count your blessings. Count and name them one by one. Count your blessings. Count and name them one by. Never knocking on my door. Every day you step up. You will have one call. Tell them say you found out. Joy like a diva. My rock, my Peter. Joy like a diva. My rock, my Peter. Blessings go higher. Poverty go lower. Riches go higher. Somebody like me, I know we go. Somebody like me, by the God and it go higher. Poverty go lower. Riches go higher. Go get 'em. Go get 'em. At the guy back in the day when them the go, we know they go. At the guy back in
the days when they go, we know they go.
Now blessings the flow.
Now blessings the flow. At the kai back in the days when I used to do Kiso concert party and the Fura. Now where I sit, then they call me honorable. Now my wife said they call me honorable. Where's Bana will die? So be higher we they go. I don't remember those days where I do Kiso concert party, I come out my shirt and my skinny bones, then people they laugh at me. See, I know say sometimes when those they won't shake me, they won't mock me and all that, then they go bring that old video, then sometimes you go trend, but now as you see me where are they go higher.
Every day you step forward, you will have one call, tell them say you found out. Joy like a river.
I recall those days where I do if you're for Qatar in Wafase, and you know I do things that sometimes people they go take those videos. Even my children, my daughters in America, they say that is that you look at you, oh that you were skinny. That was the lower days, but now it be higher. Yeah, sometimes people they go take those old throwback videos and go can't laugh at me.
I go sing, I go pray, I go.
Even and then you too have your share.
I have this video where I wear some green shorts where I did dig hole for school.
Oh.
And once a while you go come back to Facebook and then we know you, then you dey dig some hole. Or people go post some photos.
And when is which footballer? This African. What's the name of that footballer? That African footballer? Dibia no Makwa.
Akaiba no go tell you. I know his name start with M. Mbokani. They take harass me.
Oh, Ghana
when Ghana go World Cup, no, are they in the news, you know? But now God take we higher. We day party, they drink champagne. People they push we say we do
MTN Adamo Mani, I don't come out to trade bill. Brand new one from Go Get 'Em. We call this one higher. Yes, celebrated Ghanaian musician, a Pan-African music icon. Go Get 'Em. His first single for 2025. Higher featuring Kiddy.
Riches go higher.
A fusion of high life and contemporary Afro sound with a powerful message of hope. No matter the challenges that you're facing or going through, keep focused. Be inspired by the song. Count your blessings and name them one by one. And then say, I saw you, my friend, higher, 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 and no may inspire no man here, me. The song carries a strong message.
Blessings go higher.
I don't know the times you find yourself in, or how many but my enemy and
Riches go higher.
let the song push you beyond the limit. And I'm known for his consistent delivery of inspirational and motivational music.
I go sing, I go pray.
He doesn't disappoint at all. Another big banger.
Back in the day when them they go, we know they push. Back in the day when them they show, we know they shows. Now blessings the flow, we show. See the devil the best, blessings go higher.
Wow.
Of GBC Radio 2 time.
Wow.
Yes. Berima on him in Kwetia. He later became a chief of Akwetia. My father actually named me after a radio presenter before I was born. He loved this radio presenter and named me. Before my mother gave birth to me, my father loved the radio presenter and he decided to name the unborn baby to a radio presenter. And so it's like Samuel, who became a prophet. He had no choice because Samuel's mother made a promise to God. It's actually a declaration that God, give me a child. If you give me a child, I'll let the child serve you. So there was actually a covenant between my father and God. And that covenant was to give him a child and the child will become a radio presenter. So that answers your question, why do I love radio? I am radio and radio is me.
Riches go higher.
Consistently for 28 years, there's Abeiku Santana radio template for drive time across the country.
I go sing, I go play, I go shout, I go
You see, my contemporaries were Gabi Ajete of Joy FM, Mickey Osebeko of Radio Gold, Fifi Bansin of Peace FM, what's the name of about you said Channel R?
Channel R.
Channel R. Now Channel R is Channel R and you. Channel R 3 FM. Channel R is now 3 FM 92.7. It used to be on the N1 Jolu Highway. It was DJ Aboduse. No, I forgot his name.
DJ Aboduse.
Yeah. DJ Abeiku. Understand? All these contemporaries. Big shout out to the Godfather General. Hey, go get him, Godfather. Dr. Father Dixon.
Blessings go higher.
I'm a party near Father Dixon. Donald Trump. And President Putin. I'm a party. Father Dixon. Dangote, Trump, and Jesus Christ is one call.
show your power. Let me know you soon.
Patron, listen about no. No, I'm the disclaimer by. But you know, there's something I don't want to say it, but watching about.
I could say it.
The party was almost stopped. You want to know? Tomorrow I'll give you full disclosure.
We drink the champagne finish.
With some national security there. Tomorrow I'll tell you the position of Ghana Tourism Authority, what we did at the event before the party. For them to issue a disclaimer to disassociate His Excellency the President from the party. We did that before 10 p.m. and Sana party need to make also with national security. I'll tell you on authority from Ghana Tourism Authority why we did that tomorrow.
Show we know the shows. Now blessings the flow, baby God is showing power. See the level of grace, coffee, enemies go lower. Blessings go higher. Poverty go lower. Riches go higher. Go get 'em. Back in the day when them they go, we know they go. The guy back in the day when them they show, we know they show. Now blessings the flow, we the God they show in power. See the devil the flesh, coffee no fee, do our enemies go lower.
It will be patrol.
Blessings go higher.
The RNQA at 40 party no. His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana. No only Moshi Ubianje ni permission and for invitation command. Ura Ibrahim Mahama. Only Moshi Ubia for invitation command. But Ochina after Ochina, the Bema full disclosure. A day they see here the night. National security for eco partners. I know they say the more year aftermath party nintino. Ochamu ya na the update abremo. Timamu sre Adam say okwa kochia sa akwade na wahwe form na your piano. But there's more to come after tomorrow.
Never knocking on my door, every day it's a problem. They will let them call you, and let me see you for no. Joy like a diva, my rock, my bleeder. Joy like a diva, my rock, my bleeder.
Blessings go higher.
Abeiku Santana.
Riches go higher. I'm gonna like me, but I know we go. I'm gonna fight me, by the God of the fight. I go sing, I go pray.
Charlie guys, have you heard about the latest from MTN? MTN for phobia bar. Where you find MTN free after one? And MTN free after one. MTN free after one extra. Let me show you. MTN free after one extra. Hey, uninterrupted 1 hour. So kasasa for every 10 minutes that you talk. Okasa 10 minutes biya MTN line as well. Your mouth 1 hour, 60 minutes straight for kasasa. So for every 10 minutes you talk within the hour, you pay for only the first minute. But kasa 60 minutes straight with no interruption. Enti koswa me kasa wo MTN so enye no kwa. Yes, also my 50 megabyte of data. After our first call, we call and be our first call baby 50 megabyte data. Enti kasa our MTN so. Menya more extra. When you find an MTN free after one extra, dial star 550 hash. This is to be a star 550 hash. Dial star 550 hash. and follow the prompts. MTN free after one extra. Kasasa. Nenya 1 hour uninterrupted on your MTN. MTN, we there for you everywhere you go.
Okay, FM. Okay. 101.7.
Hello.
Good morning, oh. Please, am I speaking to Madam Mavis?
Morning. And Mavis me. Morning.
I am Alfred. Me Frefi MTN. Siana, we notice say Obi Isika or wallet in him.
Jesus Christ. Mr. Come bring her.
Oh, Madam. Nyabotre. Sika Sena na wo wallet in him.
2,000 Ghana. Yes, Jesus.
Oh no. Wait here. Oh, Momo Pino na yam blocky sani pano.
What broken? Okay. Why? 9.
Auntie Mavis Jai, MTN will never call you with any number except 0244 300,000. Share. Don't entertain calls discussing your Momo wallet or claiming you've won money or gifts from MTN. Report any suspicious activity by calling 100 or using *170 hash via my Momo app, my MTN app, or email mm14.gh@mtn.com. Stay alert.
MTN.
Okay, FM. Okay. 101.7.
Okay, so go get them. Thank you so much. Can you share more light on this new release, Higher featuring Kiddy, and what we should expect from you this year, 2025?
A lot of music, a lot of shows, both here. And big up to my people in Montreal, Canada on the 5th. I'm in Canada for a meet and greet, attending the Salafest party. So everybody in Montreal, my Francophone fans, my Anglophone fans, because it's a Duolingo city in Canada. So I'll see you guys in Montreal pretty shortly. Also, Shazam the song, go stream it. And big up to everybody making us go into all the major playlists. Eden featuring Kiddy Higher is out. The challenge is out on TikTok, so do well to look for the challenge and join the challenge. Thank you, Abeiku. Yeah, and make sure you put it in your IG rails. Yes, big up to all the fans, all the Eden lovers. Big up to all go-getters. I appreciate you guys. VRMG for life.
Go get them, go get it. Brand new one, Higher featuring Kiddy, Higher. A song inspired by the youth choir in his church back in the days. Higher. I don't know the situation or the condition or the challenges you find yourself, but let the song inspire you to go beyond the limit. Don't let anything keep you lower. Push higher and higher and higher. Higher we go. All right, thanks so much, Go Get It, for coming. It's about 8 minutes to the top of the hour. We're about to wrap it up. Thank you so much, folks, for missing me. Yes, I'm on air. I'm on the radio. Yes, I'll be visiting you. I love radio. Yeah, I'll be doing that. Yeah. Abeiku, I'm watching you live from Israel. We have a village called Nketepa where there's a lot of tourist attraction over there. So when are you guys going there? Mate Pacho, Munshamanim Enchebia Mubehume, Volta region Mubehume, Northern region Mubehume, Savannah region Mubehume, Oti region Mubehume, region be a tourist site attraction will be a Mubehume. In fact, there's a waterfalls at Dodowa. There's a waterfalls at Dodowa called Chenku Waterfalls. There's a waterfalls at Dodowa called Chenku Waterfalls. Now, Eduma Omampeni Edia Shaya and Sasayambo tourism who they will, especially domestic tourism. No, we are bringing tourism right to your doorstep. And Dodowa is just about how many kilometers? Not even 30 or 40 kilometers from here. You can get to Dodowa right here. The biggest waterfalls you can find here. Our Dodowa, Opa Asiye, Opa your friends, a Valley View University now. That's a waterfall. That's serene nature, attraction. Beautiful. The sound. We artists are. Waterfalls. I say. The sound is now crampon therapeutic. It gives you some melody. Which sound from the water falling into the rocks. It gives you some sound. What I say, it's also good, to relax. Now, if you know any tourist site and attraction, as I say, your bohu now man 40 Mumaya Sonte. I feel you be back for muye day yabeba. Call for muye day yabeba baby. What do you say? So get ready. The next biggest event ever on our tourism calendar. Easter and paragliding. Some paragliding unye bi da yebi. Onye paragliding bi a yebi. Because in Kwafo koyebi was South Africa, koyebi was Turkey. What do you say? Easter paragliding. Ya de nyina bebro. Ghana Tourism Authority. Ghana Tourism Authority. Well, let me send this special birthday dedication, a special birthday dedication to Mama Felicia Wiseborn. Mama Felicia Wiseborn is the mother-in-law to Moses Bliss. Moses Bliss, the Nigerian gospel sensation. Moses Bliss, Nasi. Mrs. Felicia Wiseborn in Birmingham in the UK. Today is your birthday, and we dedicate your own song, Nia Magreho, to you on the occasion of your birthday. The song is Niaman Greho. Niaman Susudo. Niaman Carito. And on a man, I got for Momo. Mammy, Namiasio. Yamma Kumamuta. Namia. Hey, Yaman, you know. The area apostle at the Mark Church of Pentecost. Our Birmingham, UK. Apostle Dr. Wiseborn, Mama Felicia Wiseborn, I am Moses Bliss, the Nigerian gospel sensation, Nasi, Miri Mami, and I am a birthday. So for Mami, Onyakupo Insha. She's also an amazing cook. Only Mediane, papa. Mikodidi when you feel Birmingham. Mene original Mama Betty. Eti yafa akwenye so ekache ya Mama Felicia Wiseborn, Church of Pentecost, Birmingham, UK, and now your birthday. From your husband, your papa, Dr. Apostle Wiseborn, and Uma, and Wabushia for you, Nyankupo Insha. Niaman Greho na Rade Ayamame. Adi bi awo expecting. Any bi awo expecting awo bo ho pa no Nyankopon enyema da ka. Amen pa. Happy birthday to Mama Felicia on the occasion of your birthday. From me, myself, and the team here. We say Nyankopon sha nkwatintin at the mouth. Happy birthday to you, mommy. Nyaman susudo. Nyaman carito. Eno na mehuni. Agafo momo amio. Mami na nyamiasio. Nye amma kumemuta. Na minyamia. Hey, nyaman na yunehu. Nyaman susudo. Folks, on that note, thank you so much for being part of the show. The best out to make up you. And a Mumwamenda President Mahama say. Ghana for Mumwamenda President Mahama say. Mumwamenda President Mahama say. I said, Babusha for you now, be I and this in me. Well, you have done for MPP, I make sure about NBC. Me, you have for MPP for you, I make sure about NBC.